Horde Night 91, man, this is going to be a doozy. Let's see if we can survive with our reverse pit design. We're going to let our shotguns do most of the work. And here's the cool thing about this design. I get to loot these things. They're falling faster than I can loot them. Kind of creepy them falling down like that, because you know it kind of looks like they're getting in, but not alive. They're not. Well, you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to take a shower after this is done. This is gross. Okay, that hurt. That hurt. Oh my goodness, that hurt a lot. Uh-oh. I think our shotguns just ran out of ammo.
Hey, thanks for coming and hanging out. I'm an Oldguy Gaming. And if you want to see this 50-year-old dude take on the hardest settings that 7 Days to Die has to offer, make sure you stick around and watch the whole video so you know how it turns out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, tap that bell so you don't miss out on any Oldguy Gaming action. And if you've already subscribed, you, my friend, are awesome sauce.
Hey everybody, welcome to 7 Days to Die with insane difficulty. I can't talk tonight, and zombies always run. I'm an Oldguy Gaming, and we're about ready to start Horde Night 91. So I'm turning my flashlight off here. Just waiting for a few more shotgun shells to get made up here, but I think I've waited as long as I possibly can. We're gonna head out. If you watched my stream last night, I spent basically almost that entire, most of that entire stream building our new Horde fort. And so I had to, towards the end of the stream, I had to actually go do some looting to get some paper so I can make some shotgun shells, because the fort has shotgun turrets. And so I was just waiting for as much of that to cook up as I could. But we are out of time. So what we're going to do is we're going to go head up there. We're going to load up the turrets and then get in the bunker and get ready to rock and roll. If you saw my video, previous video before the stream, I ended that video on top of a mountain with some snow. But I started to build there, but it was all in snow. And snow is like really soft. It's like, you know, just like sand. There we go. It wasn't really working out too well. Okay, so we're going to put... Let's put a stack and a half in each, just for starters. And then we'll see what we have left over. So I'm not going to do a whole lot of shooting myself with my AK. So that way, if the turrets do run out of ammo, then I can jump in and start shooting. Horde Night 91, man, this is going to be a doozy. Let's see if we can survive with our reverse pit design. Now what's going to happen here is if we, it looks like we're going to get overrun, you know, then we're going to bucket out of here, pull those two blocks, and then you know, the horde will fall down in there. Now, spiders could potentially get out and come after us. But, you know, when I have a chance to finish this, which will be, you know, we'll have to do it later, of course. You know, this is supposed to go all the way down to bedrock. And I am 119 meters. I'm way high up on this ridge. So that's going to be a really long drop. And I'm assuming if it doesn't kill them, you know, maybe it'll take their legs off or something, but it'll put them so far below me that they're just not going to get to me. Okay, here we go. Horde Night 91, people, 91. Can we survive it? We're going to let our shotguns do most of the work. And here's the cool thing about this design. I get to loot these things. Because that's the one thing about, you know, all the other Horde designs we've had is we don't get to loot these guys. And now we can. And granted, you know, the zombie loot's not as cool as it used to be. But still... Oh, that he sunk all the way into the floor. Oh, look at all these corpses already. What was that? Oof, that knocked the wind right out of you? I don't even know what that means. Look at this. This is awesome. I wonder if one of them dropped on my head and that's what why it said it knocked the wind out of me. It hurt me a little bit. Man, we're already full. Okay, we'll drop this loot off real quick. We don't really need these two things right now. I'll keep the auger with me. Really? You're giving me like maple seeds? One of the Z's over here had some ammo or something on it. Maybe it already disappeared. Yeah, so as long as the shotguns hold out. We have minimal damage to our quarter blocks, which is good. They're falling faster than I can loot them. Let's get rid of that for sure. Okay, go unload. I might have to make another chest. I'm sure I will before the night's over. In fact, let's just do that right now. Kind of creepy them falling down like that, because you know it kind of looks like they're getting in, but they're getting in, but not alive. They're not. Well, you know what I mean. They aren't alive, but check that guy out. He's right down in the floor. This would probably be a good way to level your scavenging skill too. Pretty sick. Cut your fingernails there, zombie. See, now the cool thing too is that the coppers, I don't believe their spit can get to me. They might prove me wrong before the night's over, but so far so good, right? Big Mama. There's a feral white with a rocket launcher part. It's a high value part. Let's see if we can get these dogs out of the way. I think I'm going to have to cut them up, I think. Put another chest. So the dogs don't seem to be disappearing like the other zombies are, which is kind of weird. Alright, so that gets them out of the way. Yeah, the game's definitely not keeping them around for very long, so that's a consideration for sure. I think a cop just blew up. And it didn't appear to get through down to me, which is a good thing. I need to put this on because I'm getting hot. There's on the white, and I didn't have anything. So the question is, will the ammo hold out? I want to say it's probably not going to, because they're just going to town out there. See if we can clear some of these corpses out of the way. There's a cop right there. I'm gonna have to take a shower after this is done. This is gross. Now, let's check the bikers. Sometimes they'll have stuff on them. It's kind of weird because it's like the force of their spit comes through, but it doesn't do any damage. I'm not complaining, okay? I'm just observing. Let's pull this stuff in. Edgar, police officer. They don't really seem to be doing any damage to speak of for the quarter blocks. In fact, any damage that is on the quarter blocks is probably coming from the shotguns. Yeah, they don't last long. That's the thing, you know. You gotta get to them quick. You need to focus on the whites. They're the ones that are typically going to have the best stuff for the cops. Okay, that hurt. That hurt. Oh my goodness, that hurt a lot. I think that was an explosion. It's really weird though, because it's like sometimes it gets through and sometimes it doesn't. That's a good piece of equipment. You know what? I actually need to drink. He's empty. Uh-oh. I think our shotguns just ran out of ammo. It's just a little after midnight. Interesting. Okay, well, we know then that the shotguns definitely work. And it's really just a matter of having them filled all the way up, which I just didn't have time to do. Even if they had been filled all the way up, I still wonder if they would have lasted the entire night. I don't know. But other than that one cop explosion, I mean, I don't really feel like I've been in any real danger here. So let's just loot all the rest of these that we can get to. And then we'll probably start killing them ourselves. They just don't seem to be able to know what to do when you're below them like that. Let's eat that, that'll heal us up the rest of the way back up. And then, let's see, we had a couple of flashlights in that guy. Military helmet, or SWAT helmet. Nice piece of equipment. Well, alright, I guess we might as well do a little bit of repairing. But yeah, look, there's hardly any damage to speak of on these quarter blocks. Very minimal. I wonder if it would be better to only have like maybe 2 of the shotguns active at a time. So you could set up a switch, right? To where, you know, like the 2 kitty corner shotguns, like the ones in the northwest and the southeast corners are active until they run out. Then you flip a switch which turns on the ones in the opposite corners. That would give you a little bit more time to loot, and it would stretch out the ammo for, you know, more of the Horde Night. So I'm thinking that might be something we'll look at doing. So these guys apparently cannot damage these blocks. They don't know how or whatever. I'm pretty much perfectly safe until morning, I'm thinking. Unless it sends some more cops after me, but even if it does, they didn't really seem to be able to do a whole lot either. I think it's kind of weird too, is that doesn't... Well, we must have just killed a shit ton of zombies. That's the only thing I can think of. Because I'm supposed to have, you know, 48 zombies. And there's not 48 zombies up there. Maybe it stopped sending me the waves. Yeah, I'm pretty pleased with how effective this is. I mean, I've seen Z Nation, you know, kind of do it in some of his videos. But what I saw him do was, you know, kind of a mixture of a bunch of different things, which included an upside down pit. But he didn't stay in it for the whole time, and the one he had was a lot smaller than this. Or at least the one I saw. So, yeah, but this is really effective. It's a little bit broken, though, too, I would say, just because, I mean, you know, those zombies should be able to break what's under their feet just like they can break anything else. So, you know, this may not be a viable way to do a base in future versions of the game. But it certainly is an Alpha 16.4. Be good bone collection and rotten meat collection for fertilizer. Get these guys in the balls. You know, we could try something. Now let's finish getting the corpses cleaned up first, and then I do have my exploding bolts with me. I wonder if we can use those without blowing ourselves up. Okay, let's try something. Let's go over in this corner. And we'll get our exploding crossbow bolts loaded up. And now let's run over here real quick and shoot up there. Oh, it went through him. Okay, try this again. Run over here really quick and shoot into him. There we go. Look at that. That works. Okay, let's loot these guys really quick. Alright, let's try that again. That works pretty good too. Maybe all you need to do is just have a bunch of exploding bolts with you. Uh-oh. I fell down into the pit. I'm gonna put some just stage 1 wood rails around this thing. Something that Z's can break in a couple hits, but will prevent me from falling down in there. Like I just did. Yeah, that's a little too close to be using this. There's a feral up there walking around with no arms. Alright, well, I think what we're going to do is head on down here. We're still hunted. And Vominos off this way. The rest of these bastards out. Oh, he's dead. All right. Well, that worked exceedingly well. I have to say, very impressed. Where's that feral at? Is he still down here? You'd think I'd be able to see him easy enough. He's glowing after all. He must have despawned. Either that or he ran off into the wild blue yonder. Cool. Alright guys, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap the episode up here. I will clean up the mess, of course, and sort out the loot. Oh, that's a cactus. At first I thought that was a glowing feral. And yeah. So we're gonna definitely try this base again on the next Horde Night, which will be 98. There's free feather delivery. Well, almost free. It cost me a few bullets. 196. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is spend the next week making a crap ton of shotgun shells, and I might, like I said, I might actually put these on a switch. And just like so, for example, we'll have this one in this corner active, and let them exhaust their ammo, and then when they're out, then I'll flip the switch, which will turn these on, and then let them go to town. But that worked exceedingly well. It really did. Better than I expected it to. So I'm very happy with that. And we got lots of bones to make glue here. So we'll do that, and we need to get the pit down there dug all the way down to bedrock. Probably with some spikes at the bottom or something really nasty that I'll probably end up falling on. And then, but other than those things for this base, we are now going to start working in earnest on our main base, our mansion, our estate, and get going on that. If I can pop that thing from here. I did. Yay, look at that. More free feathers. There you go, guys. Reverse pit. If you want to know how to build a Horde fort that will withstand Horde 91 without hardly blinking an eye, this is it. It works really well. Alright, guys. I will see you in the next episode. Take care. Bye.